Hari Om to one and all. We are very glad to welcome our chief guest, Dr. T.P. Charan Reddy High School. Please welcome them with a big round of applause. Kumar Garu onto the dais, escorted by our students. Thank you, sir. I request our chief guest, Dr. T.P. Shashikumar Garu, to come forward and light the lamp, and also garland the image of Lord Vinayaka and late Chief Pulla Reddy Garu. And I also request a correspondent of Vivekananda High School to join our chief guest in lighting the lamp. Let us start today's program with a prayer, followed by a prayer song. I now
शुक्लां ब्रह्म विचार सार परमा माद्यां जगद्व्यापिनी लीना पुस्तकधारिणी अभयदा ज्याज्यान्धकारापहा हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां च ददतीं पद्मासने संस्थितां वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदां.
The students, when one receives an accord, there is a tremendous joy and happiness felt with the person. This is a great excitement when there is a feather of great achievement placed on a hat, but I fail to imagine the level of pride and also humbleness that this man cherishes in his life. I am proud to receive the honor of introducing our chief guest of the day, Dr. T.P. Shashikumar Garu, who is a dignitary whose cap of honor is decked with not just unbelched 6 extreme merits. Dr. T.P. Shashikumar Garu is an MSc, MPhil, PhD, LLB, MBA, and that's not. He also has an MS degree. He is renowned and highly respected space scientist, educationalist, and a science communicator. In spite of being so highly educated, he is also a personality who is highly regarded as a writer, public speaker.
Namaskaram. I think I am here because of Charan, who is one of my students, and the other students are motivated by Charan again. Most of the time my programs are conducted by my request. I keep going to different places asking, give a chance to talk to students. Now I think I have lot of students who does it for me. That's why I'm in different places. Generally the formal programs are still nervous to me. Even though I have visited more than 1,000 schools so far, spoke to more than 5 lakhs of students, spoke to more than 1 lakh of teachers. So I'm quite informal. So I like to be too interactive to all the students. I'm very happy there are 3 different schools getting together to listen to me. Because otherwise I'll have to repeat the same thing in 3 different places. It's always nice to have such programs where more students are there, so that at this stage we are able to reach the largest audience. I will make it too informal, calling the students who chanted the prayer, please come forward. Those students who chanted the prayer, please come forward. The students who chanted the prayer, please come forward.
So you had Guru after Saraswati, and after that, the song for praying which God? Was it for Saraswati? There were first Ganesha, then Saraswati, then Guru. You know, after that chanting there is one more sloka which associated with Guru after that. After that you had what? Was it for Bharat? No? What was the last few stanzas on that? What is it? Vishnu means what? Did you use the word Vishnu in that somewhere? No? No? How many of you know the chanting other than these 2 girls? All the students know? All the students in this school know the chanting, the prayers, which every day you listen. Is it the same chanting you have every day? Or you keep shifting? You keep shifting. But how many times you must have listened to this chanting? At least 200 times? Is it? Generally, what is the prayer we have? What are the different prayers you have? How many of you really think about the meaning of the prayer while the prayer is being chanted? How many of you really think about the meaning of the prayer while it's being chanted? Please raise the hand if you are thinking about the meaning of the prayer while chanting. How many of you? They could explain. Generally what happens is most of you are wonderful students. Really wonderful students. Most of the time, go ahead. Most of the time when I ask this question in many schools, the students will not understand or they will not know what the meaning of the prayer they chant. I am very glad that you are meaning of the prayer. Yeah, meaning of the prayer. I am very glad there are good volunteers coming up and then telling me this. Very good.
Hi, good morning. This is Mehdipatnam Pulla Reddy class. So just now sir asked me one question that how many of you know that the importance of prayer, why do they chant the prayers and what is the meaning of the prayer? Actually, first of all, we chant the prayers to God that all the happiness and all the success come in our work and whatever we do every day in our life. And first of all, we wish Lord Ganesha, and then Lord Saraswati, and then our Guru, and then our mother. I'm sorry to say this that, but first of all, these all gods we need to first wish our mother, who is the very supreme power, who will support us every day, every moment in our life, and then we need to thank our teachers who enlighten our knowledge, and they teach us many things throughout their life, and they are the creators of so many citizens too. And last and finally, we thank our God for giving us this wonderful life, and we are very thankful to these all 3 people, and so we pray for all these 3 people every day before starting our day. So that's the importance of the prayer in my point of view. Thank you.
Wonderful. very glad. Most of the time the students who chant slokas, I have given 2 CDs in which personality development, communication, such talks of mine, almost 10 hours, and another 1 CD which talks about who students, how to learn and perform well. I request her to make as many copies as she can or distribute to as many students as you can. Okay? I'm so happy. Now she also confirmed that Mother is the first God and Mother is the first Guru. What is the first prayer you chant in the early morning? What is the first prayer you chant in the early morning? You are supposed to chant one prayer in the bed itself. Any one of you know that? Yeah, what's that? There itself, louder. Wonderful. Karagre vasate Lakshmi, Karamadye Saraswati, Karamule Sthita Gauri, Prabhade Karadarshanam. Some people chant this, Karamule Sthita Govinda. But I like to use all the 3 lady goddesses, but not one god and 2 lady goddesses, okay? Karagre vasate Lakshmi. What does it mean? If somebody show like this, what do you know? Money, right? So what is the goddess of money? Lakshmi. Therefore, Karagre vasate Lakshmi. Karamadye Saraswati. Karamule Sthita Gauri. If you want to beat somebody, you have to use force, right? No? So Gauri is Shakti, the power, force. So she stays here. All the 3 goddesses are where in your hand. The first chanting says Kalagiri Vasate Lakshmi. Where Lakshmi stays? In your hand, in my hand. And Saraswati stays in my hand. And Shakti stays in my hand. That means your money stays in your hand. Your education, Saraswati is Minister of Education. Correct, no? This is Finance Minister. And this is Minister of Education. And this is Minister of Power. Home Affairs. Okay, Shakti. Electricity Minister. All that is here. So you have all the 3 goddesses in your hand. Each one of us have got our own education, our own money and our own Shakti. You see the Sankalpa which we have in our Hindu god system is so powerful. Who is the husband of Lakshmi? Vishnu. What is Vishnu's job? That is why Vishnu's wife is Lakshmi. Now, next goddess is Saraswati. Who is Saraswati's husband? Brahma. What is Brahma's job? Not creation. Creativity. Being creative. If you are creative, then you can create. So where does God exist? In your brain. Brahma exists in your thinking process. If you are a good thinker, then you can do a lot of things. If you want to think, what you should have? You should have knowledge. First learn, then you can think further. Now, assume you are not well. You have slight headache or severe headache or your leg is paining. Will you be able to sleep? No. The doctors will ask, if you are sick, are you getting sleep? If not, they will give you sleeping pills. The god of sleep is Shiva. And therefore, the god of Shakti is Shiva's wife. If you have Shakti, if you have energy, you can sleep. If you don't have energy, you can't sleep. So you have Lakshmi, Saraswati, Shakti. Now if you keep the wives along with you, assume you keep Lakshmi with you, without maintenance, without using it, that means if you just keep money without any use of money, that means you are not keeping whom? You are not keeping Vishnu. If you are not keeping Vishnu only Lakshmi, what Vishnu will do? Vishnu will take his wife away. That means you cannot keep money with you without applying it, without using it, without spending it, without creating some action. Similarly, if you just keep education without using that education, what will happen? Education will go. Okay, if you are not creative, keep on learning something, that education become useless. That means the goddess Saraswati will divorce you. Okay, you want to keep goddess Saraswati with you? Be creative. That's the only way. Similarly, if you want to sleep well, you must have Shakti. If you have Shakti, what you will do? You will be always in action. Right? If you be in action, be in creative, do something on the day, then evening you will be able to sleep well. That means the day you are living very happily. How many of you, okay, I'll ask you some other question, Mr. Arafat. How many of you pray generally? Praying God. How many of you pray God? Lift your hands up. You all, right? By mistake, tomorrow morning while praying, God comes in front of you. You don't expect him or her to come, right? No? By mistake, she or he comes to you and asks you, what is that you want? What you will ask? Any volunteer, please stand up and then answer. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Anybody? Anyone? Yeah, there are somebody who just stand up and then shout. They have loud voice. What is that you will ask? You don't have to look back. You will listen. Okay? Don't turn back. Tell me. What you will ask? Pardon? Peace in the world. Fine. Wonderful. Anything else? What else you will ask? What do you ask? What will you ask? Look here. Don't look back. Look here. Okay? What will you ask?
I ask the God to please develop my country, to place my country in the world's first position.
So you don't want to do anything. Let him do the job. You will give job to God. Wonderful. Very good. You will ask him, you do everything, I will keep quiet here. You are assigning job to God.
I'm just praying it to just develop my country.
No, nothing will happen. You know once. Come. Come here. Fast, run, don't waste time. What is that you want? Love from only one. God will give you only one. Which one you want? Don't ask 2, 3 things. One. Highest priority.
If I have knowledge, I can improve my work.
So what is that you want? Don't give a lecture to God. You want knowledge. Only knowledge, nothing else. How many of you want knowledge? Raise your hands. Only knowledge, no money. Good, go back. What is that you want? You don't want knowledge. What is that you want?
I want everything in the world, sir.
No, only one.
As a knowledge, as a subject, I want everything with money.
What is that you want? You added one more. What is that you want? Assume you just want 1 year, right? No? You want money or knowledge? Both are given. What you will take? Only one you can take. Only one you can take. Money or knowledge? What is that you can take?
Knowledge.
How many of you want money? Yeah. You get money only, nothing else, okay? Then what else you want? Knowledge, money, then power. Wonderful. Now somebody else wanted power. How many of you want power, position, fame? Yeah, very good. If I keep on asking you this the whole day, there are only 3 things people will ask in this world. Only 3 things are required in this world. You know what is that? Knowledge, money, power. That's all. You can those people who want money, they are not fit to be students. Students should ask only for knowledge. And if you have knowledge, why I am here today? You mistook that I have knowledge. Right? No? Somebody mistook that I have knowledge. So if you feel you have knowledge, if somebody feels you have knowledge, what you will get? You can make money, you can also become famous. Yes or no? Yes. With money, can you get knowledge? With fame, can you get knowledge? But with the knowledge, what you can do? You can go. How many of you chant Vishnu Sahasranam? You know that Jnana Slokam in that? Vedantago Brahmanaha Kshatriyo Vijayi Bhave Vaishyo Dhana Samardha Shudra Sukha Manaha. Those people who ask for knowledge are called Brahmins. Doesn't matter whether you have crossed bells, whether you have taken birth in which family, what is your family background, whether your parents are Brahmins or not, doesn't matter. Indian tradition, these are chantings from Mahabharata. When Duryodhana, Dharmaputra had war, Dharmaputra won the Mahabharata war, and then goes back to Krishna. For a few days he is standing there, not accepting that, just to teach you how to rule this country. Go and ask him. And then Dharmaputra goes to him and asks him, how should I rule this country? Then he gives Vishnu Sahasranam. Actually praying Krishna. Krishna cannot teach something which praises himself, right? Therefore he has given the job to, he's a very cunning fellow, Krishna. So what he said, he knows if I send this man to Bhishma, he will teach this also. And then Vishnu Sahasranama was taught. And Dharmaputra is asking, whom should I teach this Vishnu Sahasranama? Should I teach everybody? Then he says, those who learn this and they decide they want knowledge, they will get knowledge. But who can decide they want knowledge? Only Brahmins. Not Brahmins which you categorize today. Those days, categorization of Brahmin, Vaishya, Shudra was not based on your caste. Today, you can't do that. Once you take birth, you are Brahmin. Because they are all blind, you don't know what the caste system is made of. Okay, so Vedanta Brahmanaha Kshatriyo Vijayi Bhave. Those who want power position are the people who are Kshatriyas. Okay, now what is the next one? Vaishya. Those who want money, they are all Vaishyas. You look for money, then you are a Vaishya. Vedanta Brahmanaha Kshatriyo Vijayi Bhave Vaishyo Dhana Samardha Shudra Sukha. Shudra is the person who wants happiness. You have seen people walking on the road. They have no bank balance, no extra knowledge. Do they learn anything in a day? No. No bank balance, no bank account, so they don't earn any money. They don't become famous. Are they famous? No. They keep on doing the same thing. They are happy. But if you become famous, now how many students I know? All of you, right? No? If I may not know you, but all of you will know me. My picture is there in your minds, manas. You can't forget it in your life. You will remember this day, remember this class. I am sure you will remember this. Now, you all are keeping my picture in your manas. Am I not becoming famous? How? Every day I keep on meeting many people and that much fame I will become. So if you have knowledge, you can earn money, you can also become famous. So what is more important in this world? Knowledge. When you learn one chapter, when you learn something, will you not feel happy? When you get a good marks in exam, will you not be happy? So learning is what gives you happiness, that gives you money, that gives you fame, and learning makes you creative. So what is that you can do? And what is that you will ask God tomorrow onwards? Knowledge. Be creative, not just knowledge for writing examination. Most of the time, you learn for writing exams. Do you really learn with enjoyment? Enjoy learning? Exam is coming, yes, so I'm so thrilled, I have so much to learn. Do you feel that? Oh, exam is coming, do you do that? What do you do generally? You feel sad, right? No? You have to learn so much, you feel upset. Yes or no? Normally that's what happens. Because you don't love learning, right? How many of you really love learning? Enjoy learning. Very, 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 very sparse. 2, 3, 4, 5 people out of this 200, 250 students. Why? When you open the book and read, how many of you have got 100% concentration? I'm a psychotherapist. I see most of the people have this problem. They have no concentration in education. Do you have this problem? Do you get full concentration? 10 minutes? Yes. I am listening. 10 minutes you said yes. After 10 minutes your concentration will go, right? Is that a problem? Yes. You want a treatment for that? Yes. I'll give that. Now after 10 minutes you cannot concentrate. Yes or no? Yes. Why you are not able to concentrate? Because you are thinking something else, right? Why you are thinking something else? Because your brain is working. Yes or no? Assume your brain is not working. Will you have any problem? Is there any time your brain checked, is it working? Working or not? Is your brain working? Yes. Not totally? Louder. If it's working. Good. Is it really working? Yes. Did any doctor check you and said that it is working? No. It's 100% working, 80% working, 20% working. You want to check your brain now? Free of cost? Yes? Yeah. Assume, now you do this exercise, right? Assume in front of you, whichever tiffin you like. Which tiffin you like? Idli, dosha, vada, something. Okay. Or chicken or mutton or something there in front of you. Okay? Assume it's in front of you. When I say 0, just pick it up with your hand, okay? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 it should reach your mouth, okay? Let us try. Close your eyes. Not opening eyes. Close your eyes. 0. Pick it up. At 10 only it should reach. At 3 don't take it to mouth, okay? Don't be hurry in eating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't take it to neighbor's mouth, okay? Your own mouth. 8, 9, 10. Exactly it reached your mouth? Yes? That means your brain is working for eating. So let me see whether your brain is working. You just touch your nose tip. Is it there? Yes. Did not forget to take it, right? No? It's there. Your finger, the pointing finger, just take it to your nose. Is it there? Yes. Make sure it is there. If you want, try once or twice. It's there, right? Now you are going to do the same exercise. Keep your finger on the table. 0. Close your eyes. At 10, you will take it to nose tip. Don't shift it after taking. Okay, when I say 10, wherever your finger is there, keep it there. Don't shift it after that, okay? Don't cheat yourself. You can cheat anybody else, but not yourself. Testing your own brain. Close your eyes. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't open your eyes. Don't see. 8, 9, 10. Don't change. Could you exactly take it to your nose tip? I hear some no and yes. That means few of you could not take your fingertip onto nose. Is your buddhi working? You don't know where your nose is. If you don't know where your nose is, if you don't have practice, you can't do it. You want to be a good student? What is to be done? Practice being a good student. You think you have less buddhi and somebody else have more buddhi? God has gifted everybody with same buddhi. No extra allowance is given to any one of you. But where it went wrong, when you get elastic rubber band, you keep on stretching it and using it every day. It has elasticity, right? Assume you don't use it and keep it in a corner. After a month, take it. What will happen? It will break. Your buddhi is like that. You use it every day, then it starts working. If you don't use it, it does not work. And this age is the best age to learn anything in this world. You take a Telugu song. In a day, half day, you can by heart it. You give the same song to your parents, mother, father. Will they be able to by heart it? Try, they can't. So which age is good for learning? Your age. Are you using it 100%?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Why? Now let me just ask you, clap once. So what I do is, when I lift I will give you 5 marks for clapping out of 100. Did you really clap well? Please clap now with the full force. Let the whole hall divert. Now I will give you 50% mark. Not enough. What you do is, your hand represents your body. This is your head. You know what this mudra is called? Chin mudra, Jnana mudra. Why is it called Chin mudra? This is your head, this is your hand. This is your head, this is your hand. Okay? This finger represents head. This finger represents hand. When you don't get an answer to a question, what do? Keep your hand on your head, right now? If you keep your hand on your head, you can think. So what you should do? Keep your hand on your... As you open it up, it gets energy. So your hand should be in Chin mudra while learning. While studying, if you have seen rishis and all that they keep chanting like this, automatically when I chant a mantra, my hand goes like this. You keep practicing this. That's the best way to keep your hands while learning. Your concentration will improve. Now you keep your hands like this, Chin mudra, right? And this is also your hand. And these two are your legs. If you have knee problem, there is a pain in the knee, just concentrate on your knee and then start rubbing here. You get the feeling of rubbing on your knees. You just rub here, your stomach is being massaged. Can you massage your stomach? Instead of that, you can just massage here. This is called acupressure. If you have a neck problem, you call massage. Right? So you just massage here. Close your eyes and then feel that. Just press on your head like this. Just press like this. Close your eyes and feel whether you are massaging your head. You get a feel of massaging your head. Just try this with full concentration on your head. Full concentration on your all nervous system inside your head. Just press on your thumb. You get it? With a little bit of practice, you can get this. Okay? Full concentration, you can massage. So if you want your buddhi to work more, what you should do? Do this. Do this on both fingers like this. Okay? Have you seen people when they get tension, they do like this? Have you seen old people sitting and keeping their leg and then massaging their bottom? They do that. You know that's why? They get energized. So when you clap, why do you clap after a program? The program is over, now you can wake up, you were sleeping for the lecture now. Yes? Is it for that? When you clap, your whole body will vibrate. You get energy.
Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Stop. Stop.
I did not ask you to clap, but when I said once you get clap, you get energy, you start clapping, right? But earlier you were clapping for me, clapping for somebody else because you were asked to clap, but now you clap for your benefit. Whenever you do, if you feel it is for me, you will do it sincerely. When you feel it is for somebody else, what do you do? Yes or no? Generally, your parents will say, study well. For whom? Yourself. But generally, for whom you study? For convincing parents. Don't you have to change this? Now once I will tell clap, close your eyes, feel the vibration of the whole body from head to toe. Clap very well. Now also I will give you only 60 marks. You must make it 100. It's my last request. Please do it, okay? With full power. Clap.
Clap, 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 clap. Now the order. Stop, 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 stop.
Now hold your hands like this. Stretch it up. Take a deep breath. And then hit your neighbor. Rub your eyes. You feel energetic now? Little better? Keep on doing it after every 10 minutes. Okay? In the room, when you open the book, while reading, do it, your concentration will improve. And the best way to improve your concentration, one more technique, wash your face, wash your legs. Wash your legs, wash your face. While washing face, automatically hands are washed, right now? So your hand, face and leg become wet, your concentration will improve. Whenever you read 3 kilometers, 3 hours sometime. For some people, 10 minutes walking is equal to half an hour. They feel so tired. For some people who are too much interested in reading, too much interested in walking, for them walking is not tired. So that's why I said sometime 3 kilometers walking if you are not interested in walking. For some people who walk generally, it's 3 hours of walking. If you are not habituated walking 3 hours continuously when you walk, don't you stop in the middle? 20 million chemical reactions will happen in your brain. You become tired. Okay, when you open your eyes, chemical reactions will start. When you read, your brain will start functioning. Every neuro function is called chemical reaction internally. You become tired. You will use your brain. This is the time when maximum brain is used. This is the time physically you become tired. Because you are using your brain, physically you are tired. Right? You are emotionally in trouble. This is the time when emotionally you have lot of problems. Generally secondary sexual organ starts growing, then you have lot of tension. Your feelings will start growing. Your worry will start increasing. Your desire will start increasing. You don't know what to become, what not to become. Lot of tension during this time. Emotionally you are upset, physically you are upset, intellectually you are upset because all the time somebody else gets more mark, you are not able to study, you are not able to concentrate, you are not able to do this. These sort of feeling comes, so intellectually you are upset, socially you are upset. You know, when you are small kids, wherever your parents are going, you also go along with them. But now what happens? They will tell you, keep quiet, sit at home, study, don't Don't go for movie, don't go to friend's house, don't mix with the friends. Keep on giving restrictions, right? So socially you become upset. Does it not happen? So physically, emotionally, intellectually, socially, parents are fools and you are intelligent. And sometimes you can't agree that during exam you have lot of faith. After the exam, go to hell. Does it not happen? When do you go to temple? Just
Before
before
the exam.
After the exam, hell. You go for a movie. Does it not happen? So do you have real faith? You don't know. You are in confusion. So physically, emotionally, intellectually, socially, spiritually you are upset. More confused. But you know, intellectually you can learn well. You can study. When there is a cricket match, how many hours you will sit in front of the TV? 16 hours. Your parents can't sit. They feel sleepy. That means physically you are stronger. You have more problem, but you are stronger. Emotionally you have more problem. If same tension is there for your parents, they will get heart attack. But you will not get heart attack. Your heart is very strong. Some people don't have heart. They have given to somebody else. So they will get heart attack, but not you. Okay? So you are strong. Who is strong? You are strong. Stronger than your parents. If I have to carry something from the gate to my house, I will call my son because he is much stronger than me. He is in 11th class. He is much more stronger than me. So you have strength with you. Are you using your strength? No, you are not using your strength. Because when I asked you to clap, in the beginning did you clap well or at the end you clapped well? Yes. How many times I must have asked you, please clap, I am going to give you mark, you will make 100, you are only 60, you are only 30, you are only 5%. I have to ask you many times to do it. Yes or no? You could have done it at the beginning. Who stopped you? You can clap well, but you don't clap. Somebody has to tell you, do it. Why? That's your problem. You have ability, but you don't do. You can study well, you don't do it. You can concentrate well, you don't concentrate. Is it true or not? Can you concentrate? It's a problem. How many of you go for seeing movies in the theatre? Many of you, right? How many hours is the cinema? 3 hours. Is there any one of you who said, I am not able to concentrate in the movie, and then come out of the cinema theatre? Does it happen? In every second, average 100 frames. Every second, 100 frames. Every minute, 6,000 frames. Every hour, 6,000 into 6.
36,000.
Into 0. And 2-3 hours, multiply by 3. How many frames? Lakhs and lakhs of frames are going in front of you in the movie. You take one frame and ask which movie is it from. You will be able to recollect, right? Your brain is bad or good? You can remember all that? Ask a question from your textbook. Which subject is that? Is it chemistry, physics or math? So you have brain, but what you don't have? Concentration. Why? Because in cinema, Chiranjeevi is acting, Prabhudeva is acting, but in the class, no such heroes, heroine. They are all normal fellows. So you are not able to concentrate. Right? No? See, in a movie, when the heroine opens the door, you will also see. As if you are opening the door. You feel mixed in the movie. But in the class, are you curious to know what the teacher is going to tell next? No? Let her tell whatever she wants. Okay. And sitting in the class, you will think about masala dosha. And eating, you will think about, oh, I should have listened. The class, does it matter? Your concentration is not there because you have no interest. Do you want to have 100% concentration? Yes. There is, how many of you use internet? Orkut? Most of you, right? How many of you look at blog? You have an email account, at least log in sometime and then search for DR is doctor, TPS. My name is TP Shashikumar, therefore short form TPS. DrTPS. Temperature, pressure, second. Okay, TPS. DrTPS. Just type in DrTPS. Type in exam. DrTPS exam. You will remember that much? Search on internet. Or you will reach on a blog called 30 points to students. How many points? 30 points to students, 20 points to parents and teachers. So what you should do, take a printout, give it to your teacher. Take a printout, give it to your parents, ask them to study all the 20 points, okay? Provided you study all the 30 points. If you don't follow 30 points, don't give it to your parents. You will be in trouble because they are linked. They are connected to each other. Now in 30 points, there are many techniques. I can't explain all the points now, but I will just explain you one. When you go for a movie, yeah. Okay, wonderful. You see Charan, give him a clap. Give him a clap. No, don't give it now. Give it later, okay? You see, that's how my students are. I never asked you. Did I? I never asked you, but he did it. That's how you have to. Okay, fine. Not a good. Now, when you go for a movie, will you not tell your friend you are going for this movie, this movie, this movie? How many times you will tell your friends? Many times. You will start keeping SMS. I am going for this movie. You will tell your friends, you will tell your parents, you will tell your enemy also. Let them get enemy, right? So, what do you tell? Keep on go. 2 hours movie, you keep on talking about the movie before that. After the movie, when you come back home, what you will discuss?
About the
About the movie. Now every day you come to school for 6 hours. What are you going to study? Do you discuss with your friends?
Never.
No. After the class, do you discuss with your friends that I have studied this, I have studied this, I have studied this?
No.
No. If you do this, you are the best student. If you do this, you will start enjoying learning. Tomorrow, what is going to be taught in chemistry, physics, math, social studies, English, you know? You will know this, right?
Yes, sir.
You know what the teacher is going to teach tomorrow? Because you know what she taught today or yesterday, right?
Yes, sir.
Now you know what is that is going to happen tomorrow.
Yes.
Why can't you read that once? How much time it will take? Just read fast. You don't have to follow it. Just read once. Just read once and try. Before going to the class, you know what the teacher is going to teach. Just read once. Can you do that? Will you do it?
Yes, sir.
Louder.
Yes, sir.
Now, assume you read. Your friend also reads.
Yes.
You will understand something. Your friend will understand something else. As soon as you meet your friend, today what you discuss? About the mobile phone, about the cinema running, about the many other things. But assume you read and come, you will start discussing what the teacher is going to teach. Before the teacher enters the class, you have some time. Before the teacher starts the class, you have some time, you start discussing something in the bus, in the corridor, while walking together. Now your friend is also there along with you. She or he also reads and you also read. You will start discussing about the subject which the teacher is going to teach. If you do this, sit in the class, your concentration will increase from the 20% to 80%, just like that. Now sit in the class, full concentration, because after the class, you have to discuss the same thing with your friends. Yes or no? As soon as the class is over, tell your friends, what did she teach? You start arguing, fighting, criticizing, judging, interpreting, analyzing, start doing it on every subject you learn. As soon as the class is over, you will start learning more. 100% is done. You don't have to go back home and read. Just go, get the question paper, start writing answers. You will become wonderfully well. Don't spend your time. Go back home, enjoy. Your parents will ask you to read. I say, no, I know everything. Just finish reading. Assume you want to test yourself. Whether you have learned something or not, go back home, open the book once and read. Only once more. While reading, all of you lift your hands. Take it on your head. Nakarma. Oh, what a fool I am. Morning while reading those points what I said so far. All the points what I spoke so far. From beginning, started with the prayer, asking questions on that, and continued bringing some points I have reached up to now. I must have spoke to you many points. Think about all those points what I spoke to you so far. Fast, quick review. Fast forward. Easier for them to run and come. So you reach it. They are not checker. They will run. And they also get a visibility. Now, very important in life, that's what he learned. What did he learn? Learn more and more. What did you learn? How to concentrate. How to concentrate. What is the solution? Keep it trust. That's the way to do it. What do you do? How to improve? Don't repeat those points what they said. Some few points. Anybody who wants to share any points? Yeah, that's good. Great.
How to be a good student.
How to be a good student. Plus, if you are a good student, automatically you become a good daughter. Automatically you become a good sister. So you become properly good. 100%. Good. Next. Who else? Somebody wants to share. What did you learn? That's done already. Some other 3 points. Anybody else? That is just to tell you, if you practice, you can do it well. If you don't practice, you can't do it well. That was the conclusion which I gave. Why that exercise was the question. If you practice every day, it becomes casual for you. If you don't practice, that becomes a trouble for you. You may do mistakes. Okay? Now, anybody want to share anything? Raise your hands so that I will. Yeah. Once you evaluate yourself, automatically you improve. You don't have to think of improvement. If you improve your physical weight, what you will do? You keep on going to the weighing machine, you measure. Twice if you do, automatically you feel that you have to improve, right? No? So start evaluating, that's the best way to improve. What do you say?
Yes.
Any other points? Practice, that's the best way. Any other points? Anybody else? That's all? You can learn many things from your friends. Give him a clap. When you do something good, no parents, no teachers, no friends have to tell you have done well. Who must tell first? Yourself. So what you do? Well done. Okay? Tell yourself, well done. Next, anybody else? Anybody want to share any points? Yeah. There is much more to be achieved. There is much more to be achieved. There is much more to improve yourself. Right? That is the first lesson which you should have. Up here. Next, any other points? Any more points? Because once it is too far from the remote, it will not work.
Practice makes a man perfect.
Correct, good point.
Practice makes a man perfect.
Practice makes you perfect. Wonderful. Goodbye. Yeah, God gives you everything, but you must make use of it. Wonderful.
That way we can develop ourselves.
That's the way to develop yourself. If you don't use what God has given, you know what they will do? They will never give you anything. Wonderful. Add some more comments.
You know that there is a muhurtam called the Prama Muhurtam? Police. I was an IG of police for last 2 years. Next. Police house. Anyone? Life, love, maths. Not disappoint. Just to encourage you. Can you just tell me what is 28 into 32? You just tell me. Just tell me who can answer this 28 into 32 very fast. If you get the answer, lift your hands. Yeah, what is that? 896. Same, correct. Sometimes it could be wrong. Sure. Correct. How did you do it? Just multiply. How did you do it? Just multiply. Did you learn A minus B student to him directly? Did you ever read his question answers on internet? You must read. There are a lot of questions asked by some of the students and he kept answering. And he says one of the students asked, how do I change it?
Well, my dear friends, on this auspicious day, we are blessed to hear inspiring words of Saraswati Putra, Dr. T.P. Shashikumar. Now, I would like to invite Sri JVLN Reddy Garu to felicitate our beloved chief guest, Dr. T.P. Shashikumar Garu. Sir, we also request you to give your valuable message to our dear students.
Dear students and staff members, it is our privilege, and I am very glad to hear his speech and his valuable sessions for the students. Thank you very much.
I request Reddy Garu to come up to the dais, please.
meet you on the beginning of
Be on stage. See, actually, a student who listens to me and then become part of spreading the message is not new to me. I remember in Delhi when I gave a talk. I was in Delhi and I gave 140 lectures in 2 years. When I went to a small school to give a talk, I gave my telephone number, made them to by heart. Just tell them the telephone number, they are able to by heart it. Because you are much more brilliant than all of you. And you will all repeat my telephone number once and twice, okay? You will by heart it. Don't write down. 950 20 388 75 95020 38875. Half of you will remember? Yes. You will repeat yourself? I just did this. I just did this in a school in Delhi and I went back to the office. 2:30 the school students reached back home. From 2:30 to 5 o'clock I got 25 telephone calls from their parents telling that today my son attended your class, today my daughter attended the class and there is a change in them. And you know what happened? One of the students' mother happened to be the principal of another school and next day that principal called me in that school. That's how my students are my messengers. They market me more than what is being marketed by myself. So I reach in different places. I speak to elders, I speak to youngers, and I'm so happy if I can come back to this school and talk to all the teachers. Because my sessions for teachers are special, full day, making the teachers the best teachers. If I can change the teachers in this world, I can change the whole world. That's what I feel. So the teacher sessions are one interesting sessions for me, making them learn how to teach from heart. Generally, I say most of the teachers are beggars. You know what they beg? Please listen, please listen. And in none of my class I request please listen. Because by default they listen. Okay? So never become a beggar, but be a giver. That's my message to teachers. Okay? I'm so glad.
Good afternoon, students. You know, like you can see the power of Shiksha sir. You can see the power of Shiksha sir because you know generally.